All right. It's Sunday night. It's already 7:36. My evening definitely got away with me. I was cooking two different dinners, and yeah. Anyways, we're here. Let's go ahead and do some prep for some Dungeons and Dragons. So, something that's on my to-do list. Something that's on my to-do list is how do we get the pause thing to be in the middle of the screen again. I'd really love to get the pause move to the middle of the screen. Kind of a weird thing to want to prep when we only have 20 minutes to prep, but it is something that's been bothering me. The other thing is we have to make sure that the acted thing is working, which it is currently not. So we have to go and grab that. Let's see. I'm not even seeing acted showing up at all. So might have to log into another game and grab it. Ugh. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Had a nice time playing some Baldur's Gate extended edition earlier. That was pretty fun. Let's see, the Forge, VTT, Eric meeting with Foundry. Good times, good times. Let's see. We'll go grab Nightfall, and I'll just grab it from Nightfall, I guess. Let's see. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Alas, Baby Lancer died. There's really nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it. We didn't play last week, so time hasn't really advanced. They're still in the tower with the elevator coming down. The question is, what's coming down the elevator? We had 2 weeks to think about it, and I'm still not 100% sure what's coming down the elevator. So the harpies aren't allowed off the floor. They got in and they told the bellhop that something bad was happening. Now the bellhop's not too bright, but I'm thinking the bellhop would have gone to heaven, right? To try and tell somebody on heaven what's going on. So I kind of want to look at heaven and get a sense for like what's on heaven, what can we do from there. As far as modules that allow us to modify where the pause thing is, I want to say it's Monk's Little Details is the mod. I'm going to try turning it on, and we're going to see what happens. So while that's turning on, I'm also going to go over here and grab the convenient effect that I need for acted. So let's see how that goes. And then I don't know the best way to get the convenient effect over here. We'll have to see how that goes. Also hope that sound's okay. Continuing to try to figure out what's going on with sound. I think that per a viewer's comment, I think my mic might be twisted out of alignment, and it's if I twist it so that you can hear, over time it starts to tilt further and further away from my mouth. And so like I looked into like a replacement mic just for the headset so I don't have to replace the whole headset. And I ordered one off of eBay for this model. So we'll see if that improves the situation. I guess it's not a bad idea to have an extra microphone for the headset just in case. Yeah, so anyways. Over here, we're going to create a new effect. We're going to go here and we'll call it Acted. I believe that's what we have it called in this other game. Acted, yep. And then... does acted have anything else going on? Let's see, edit effect. This creature has gone this turn. Great. Alright, submit. go in here, and then in my other game, how do I have the bar set up? Oh, right. I moved. God damn. All right. I moved death down a bit, and then I went and moved acted to 9. And let's see. Pitios. Perfect. All right. So we got acted working. That's great. I can close down that game now. Wonderful. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to look at configure settings, and we'll go down to Monk's little details and update images, open a dialog to mass update compender actor images. How does that work? Interesting. Wow. I don't even know where to begin with this. It looks very fascinating. Oh, okay. Get distracted. Swap target and settings button on the token HUD. After the token HUD status effects, clear all. Highlight token HUD status effects. Add extra statuses. Use D&D invisibility. I know it's in here. Show scene palette. Pause border. Pause border color. Move the pause icon up. Move the pause icon up the screen so it's more centered to avoid wondering why tokens can't move. Everyone. Alright, let's go ahead and save that. Oh, we gotta reload for this shit? Okay. Alright, that's the program that moves it to the center of the screen. I think. I hope. We'll find out. It also used to have the ability to make a custom pause icon, but I don't know if that works anymore. What's the D&D logo? It looks pretty good. Hey, that didn't move it up at all. Oh, there it goes. It's a little bit further up. It's definitely bigger. Yeah, it's like right in everybody's face. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so let's go to... See, I can... Now that it's been pointed out to me, I can like feel the mic like twisting and moving. It's like really bent up, guys. It's like really bent up. I don't know what I did to it. I mean, I've been using it for a couple of years now, so you know the wire in there is bound to be fucked up eventually, I guess. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. Let's see. Residence, the freezer, the prison, the forge, and heaven. All right. So the elevator would get up to heaven, and there would be 2 champions here. Wool champion and primitive champion. Okay. And Bellhop would, you know, kind of explain the situation, and they would go to get help. Who would they get help from? Would they bother Galaron about a prison break? I feel like they would. So I feel like Galaron is who would be coming down. Would Galaron make his sister Halcyon aware of things? Probably. Okay. So what I'm thinking is Galaron would go here. And then he would rally all these people to go and investigate what's going on. Alright. I don't think the fucking Dragonlords of Mitros would go down there, but... let's see. I think this Geigen Smith... I don't know if the Geigen Smith would go down there. Maybe everyone that's in the training room. That seems pretty good. Alright. So these guys would go down, check it out. But if it's a real prison break, then they'd have to take things pretty seriously. So I think that they would lock down the building. Alright. So I'm going to grab these jabrones right here. And we'll head down to the prison level. And I mean, if you got some ideas and you're in live chat right now, not just like farming channel points, but if you're just hanging out in chat right now, you got some ideas. You're gonna throw them out there. I'm open for some ideas. All right. So these jabronis come down like so to see what the hell's happening on this floor. Could there really be a prison break? What's happening with that prison break? Let's go ahead and take it. Let's see what's going on. They've stayed in initiative, but we are in initiative round 24. So I'm not a huge fan of 6-second combat rounds. I'm going to be honest. I hate 6-second combat rounds. Combat, in my opinion, does not only take 18 seconds. Like, I used to do like martial arts as like my sport when I was a kid, and you'd go to do, like high school and middle school and stuff like that. And you would go to like sparring tournaments, and like the matches weren't incredibly long. You know what I mean? And you do get tired pretty quick when you're like fighting. But like, I just don't feel like it's. I don't feel like 6-second combat rounds is in any way a realistic measurement of time for the amount of things, the amount of meaningful things that happen during an action scene, like during a fight. I just don't think so. I don't like it. I think time needs to be measured because it's a game. But I think that it's more ephemeral than that, It's like loose and I don't know. Anyways. So this floor, they have fucked with this thing. The alarms are down, the statues are down, the doors are down, the security panels down, the eyeballs down, teleportation blocker is down. I guess we should clarify. Let's see. Text. Teleportation ban is down. Lovely. Okay. So we'll go here and we will look up Praxis. And we'll also open up the adventure. Odyssey of the Dragonlords, which always wants to open a 2-page spread. Always. Single page. There we go. And we'll go here. Alright. All the way down to Praxis. Here we go. Man, I love this campaign. I remember first discovering this campaign and falling completely and totally in love with it. And I don't think after 5 or 6 years that has changed. Like, I think I still love this campaign quite a bit. Let's see. The Basement, Praxis, Inhabitants of Praxis, Drift Globes, Deafening Forge, Forbiddance, Alerting the Tower. Here we go. When they are attacked, Gigans, Minotaurs, and Centaurs will send one of their number to the central stair to alert the tower. If the horn on the central stair is sounded, the tower moves to alert status. Oh, whoa, slow down. We're reading. If the horn on the central stair is at this point, creatures will take the actions described in the Inhabitants of Praxis table. Behavior when tower is alert. Alright. Talius, son of Sidon, will make his way here when the tower is alerted, accompanied by 6 goatling tricksters. Dragon stables. The dragons are released into the great arena to attack prisoners and the heroes. Okay. Throne room. Sidon travels here if he senses there are intruders on the floor. The golems patrol the area without having to be specifically activated. Okay, well, I got some golems right here. That could spice things up quite a bit. But this floor is deactivated, though. Yeah, okay. The vault entrance. The Cerberus remains in this room. The Hall of Fallen Heroes, the Medusa, remains in this room. The Room of Far Sight, Electo, Megara, and Tisiphone remain in this room. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. Event, March of the Titans. At any time, you may choose to have Sidon deploy a full detachment of his army from heavens down to the docks. Sidon has been sending his soldiers down each day to join his gathering warfleets. The full detachment consists of 240 Gigans, 10 Gigan heroes, 24 Minotaurs, 8 Minotaur heroes, all armed for war. That is a lot of dudes to fight. The detachment marches down the stairs, stopping at each level to rest and give prayer to Sidon. It takes 4 hours for them to reach the lowest level. They will only stop if they are directly attacked. Otherwise, they ignore everything that's happening on the levels. They know that Sidon and his children will deal with intruders. You can use this event to close off the main stairway in order to force the heroes to find another route up to the upper levels. You can also use it to foreshadow the looming conflict in the Battle of Mitros. Alright, well, we're well past that. Alright. Sidon thinks he's so great and powerful, living at the top of his giant tower. What do you think he's compensating for, eh? Pythor needs no such tower. Anyway, I bet my little statue of Mitros could smash that place to rubble. Never change, Pythor, never change. Alright, terrifying nest of harpies. 3 dozen harpies. Ah, I didn't put enough harpies, y'all. God damn it. They torment the living prisoners with songs. They ignore anyone traveling up the central stairway. If someone tries to interfere with the harpies and the prisoners, they will attack. Well, we did that right. They have significant advantage due to their numbers, their luring songs, and all that good shit. The harpies fly close to the ceiling so that if someone throws themselves from the stairs to reach them due to the luring song, that creature will fall and take 10d6 bludgeoning damage. Really? Man. Their prison's like way cooler than my prison. There was a time when Lutheria shared the throne of Praxis with her husband, and the tower was said to be a place of great beauty. But eventually the Lady of Dreams grew bored with her insipid twin and began to play practical jokes on him. Sidon once demanded a chorus of voices be raised to celebrate the forging of his glaive. Lutheria captured hundreds of sirens and brought them before the throne, demanding that they sing for her husband. They sang for days on end until their voices were raw. When at last their voices gave out, they began to transform into hideous harpies. Sidon has never forgiven his sister for infesting his tower with the loathsome creatures, but Lutheria still laughs about it to this day. Of course. There's something interesting or shitty going on, it's probably Lutheria. Alright, Garzoon. Oh, yeah, we need Joyous. We gotta make sure Joyous is ready to go. Joyous, High Artificer. He is a small creature. And I wanted to open up on the Abilities tab there. So let's go to Settings real quick. And scroll down to Tidy Sheets. I feel like I'm going to be tweaking settings. I'm going to be tweaking settings until the next Foundry comes out, right? I think that's where we're at. Save changes. Okay. So what do we got? 5 more minutes till the game. Yeah, I think Sidon will get on the horn, as it were, because it says that he is in the tower, and maybe he won't get on the horn. I know that like Halcyon, when Prime was here, really didn't want her dad to think that she couldn't run shit without him. So she didn't want people to know that there are people in the building. But let's just figure out what we'll just wing it. We'll just wing it, y'all. We'll just go with our guts. Whatever our guts tell us is what we'll do. I think that'll work great. Look at their forge map and our forge map. They're basically the same. Oh, that's not the forge. They're basically the same. Here. Maybe. Side by side, identical. Identical maps. Beautiful. Man. Alright. Yeah. Um, I mean, the maps for this adventure, I've always felt were adequate. Do you know what I mean? Like, but for Praxis, I just wanted to really try and make it super cool. So, like, this was the original Heavens map, and then this is my Heavens map. And, like, I worked my fucking ass off to make Praxis maps. So secretly in my heart of hearts, I was happy that both groups decided to do Praxis, because it was optional. Um, it was optional side content that they didn't have to do. So I was pretty damn happy when both groups agreed to do it. But man, it was a labor of love, let me tell you, to get all this shit knocked out. Yeah. Well, watch Mythic go through it. I bet they'll go to every fucking room. I have no doubt. Oh man. All right. Well, we can go watch them right now because in 7 minutes it's gonna start. Major Snood's gonna be streaming it. Who is Will? Who is Oren? So I guess we'll just head on over there. I'm very excited. Tuesday is our first game of Strength of Thousands. I will be playing a cat girl from Osirian named Lotus, who is also a witch. I don't know. I don't know where I came up with this idea for this character. And Red Kobold Gaming will be streaming it, so it's going to be a quality. I don't mean to keep hyping up Red Kobold Gaming, and I don't want to put any pressure on them, but they're the best streamer on our server. I'm going to just put it on the best streamer on the server. So it's going to be a real treat. I'm looking forward to it. Outlaws tomorrow night, Classic Strahd on Wednesday, Nightfall on Thursday. We're going to do a vodcast on Friday. Saturday morning, we'll have more Outlaws. Sunday, more Curse of Strahd Daybreak. And Sunday night, we'll be back here. It's going to be a very busy week. Hope everybody has a nice time, and I'll see you next time.